That's fine. Okay, let me share my screen with you.
Okay.
Okay. There's that.
Okay. I'm pretty sure they can hear me. So hi guys, Kage's here doing tech support.
Hi. Sorry. Okay. If they can hear me, that's that's the most important thing.
They can hear you. They can hear you.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Your yeah, your mic's picking up, sweetheart. You're fine.
Okay. It's just not working in the game then. Okay. Well,
Probably because OBS or Discord are using your mic.
okay. Um well, hi guys. Eagle was gonna like guest star with me today, but we might have to put that on hold.
I'm
And
gonna
then
drop out a call now.
all right, bye. Thank you.
Bye. You're welcome.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's a little bit of a chaotic start to the stream, but that's okay. So yeah, Eagle was gonna like surprise guest star with us today, but we're gonna put that on hold, unfortunately, and we'll troubleshoot this. Uh, okay. Hi, I'm so sorry for the delay. All right. Hi everybody, welcome to Phasmophobia. We're gonna be playing just me by myself tonight. I'm so
Do you
sorry.
want Yuri in here or not?
As long as she's not like barking. As you can see, the new update just came out for Phasmo, the Easter event. So we might go to one of the houses, and because the good thing about this one is that each whatchamacallit, each day, I think the event applies to different houses, but we might check it out today. Okay, let's go ahead and get started because I am already made a mess of things. All right. Yeah, I know this is one of the Easter houses. All right. We need to excuse me. Cleanse the area using incense, prevent the ghost from hunting, and EMF reader. Two of those we can absolutely get fairly easily. All right, let's go. Oh wait, what's our ghost's name? Ellen Sherman. Ellen Sherman. All right. Did I just take a fucking guys? Oh wait, hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. I have to fix a setting that I. Uh, I'm doing a great job today, guys. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I forgot that I was practicing on no evidence earlier, and I was doing a really bad job at it. So we're gonna try again. Maybe we'll try playing a little bit with no evidence later. I've been practicing with it because it's a great way to like playing no evidence is a really good way to learn the hunting patterns of all the ghosts. Because if you don't have evidence, you have to rely on the hunts a lot more. And hunts are always like it's something I try to avoid typically, but are you freaking kidding me? Hold on. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. That should fix things. Jesus Christ. All right. This is actually really cool. I don't know how many of y'all played the Christmas event. The Christmas event was kind of garbage, and I found I was not a fan of the way that they redecorated. But this looks pretty cool, I have to admit. Alright, the fuse box is going to be in the basement. Guys, this looks really cool. I would love to play Repo. I haven't had a chance to try it yet, but I would absolutely love to try it. It looks like a ton of fun. We'll make plans, Mona. All right. I did end up updating my thermometer, which I said I was not gonna do, but I decided I was gonna try it. And Jen, the one dude that was in the chat last time when Mona and I were playing Phasmo, I hate to say it, is very much right. This is much better than the tier 1. It does kind of remind me of Yellow Jackets, now that I think about it. Anybody who's looking for a new show to watch, you should go watch Yellow Jackets. It's phenomenal. Aha! Alright, this is going to be the ghost room. What the hell did it just throw at me? Alright. That might hit freezing, actually. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go grab, is it raining? It's not supposed to be raining. It's supposed to be snowing. We're gonna grab some books, and we're gonna put down some crucifixes. This might be the twins. This is interacting. Like it's throwing things outside of its room, which is usually... I start thinking twins when that happens. Although it's not like the ghosts can't roam around at all, but at the setting that I'm on, they don't usually. Okay. I love this, like, Blair Witch shit. It's the aesthetic's really nice. Oh, look, did they replace the... Oh, no, they didn't. They're right there. I was gonna be like, did they replace the photos with just, like, effigies? Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. So they added a new sound effect for the ghosts. Probably not UV. Probably not freezing. Did it just turn the... I think it just turned the fuse box off. Yeah, that was freaky. God, I love drugs. Let's go ahead. We're gonna grab one of these. Oh, thank you. My amazing fiance just brought me tea. I don't know why it's not letting me. Oh, because I was holding something. I was like, why the hell isn't it letting me pick up the third thing? Because I was already holding three things. Duh. Did it turn the fuse box off? It did. So it's definitely not a djinn. Oh, orbs. Dirty water. And I'll check for fingerprints one more time. No, it's not fingerprints. I don't know how to change the settings on that back, so I'm sorry. Jesus. Guys, this level's freaky. Let's see. So we have ghost writing, we have ghost orbs. Might be a mare. It's being very active in that room. No, maybe not. Okay. Faye is kind of my guess at this point, which means that I need to be very attentive of my sanity. Do you all want me to like teach you about the ghosts that we're getting or no? Like, I don't know. Like, should I be like, here's what the Fae is? Oh, I forgot that it turned off the breaker. That might be a cool way to play to do that. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably stormy as a default. Like, that's probably the default weather for the Easter event. Let's go get some more cameras. Yes, Ghost Survival Guide, written by Kagami, who is definitely an expert and knows what they are talking about. So yeah, we'll just do that then. If it when we figure out what it is, I'll spend a little bit of time like teaching you guys about the ghosts. It's a cool way to do it. We're gonna wait and see if we get do they still have bones on these levels with during the event? I would imagine they did or would. These are scary. Now we just give it a beat and see if we find anything. If I don't see anything in a minute or so, what I'll do is I'll bring the spirit box back in there with a couple motion detectors, and we'll see if that helps us figure out like where it actually is. Oh my gosh, Mona, that's amazing. Yes, we need to we'll make like a little mini series. That's son of a bitch. Yeah, that's the bad thing about having the cameras without the tripods is the ghost will just like knock your camera over because it's rude like that. Just son of a bitch. No, I don't think it's a spirit box ghost. We'll check the temperature one more time and then yeah, all right. So it's not freezing, it's not spirit box. That leaves us with a Thay. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and I'll teach y'all a little bit about them while I'm looking for the bone, which you need for a perfect game. This we could probably do as well. I'm just taking a whole bunch of sanity meds because I don't know how old this ghost is right now, so I don't know. So the Thay. What makes the Thay unique is that it's a ghost that starts off at a certain age, so it'll start off at I believe it starts off at like between 2 or 3 years old, right? And if you end up being hunted by a Thay while it's that young, it is, I believe, somebody can fact check me on this if you want, but I believe it's the fastest ghost in the game is a young Thay. So the way that the AI works is I think after 3 minutes it does a check of it stops and it checks to see if there's any players near it within like a certain vicinity. And if there is, then if there is a player nearby, then it ages. It ages by like a year. And then every like 30 seconds after that, it does another check. And if it's not 30 seconds, but at a set amount of time, if there is if there's a player nearby when they do that check, they keep getting older. And by the time, god damn it, by the time you've reached like the end of your game, the Thay is it can get really old. And then it becomes the slowest ghost in the game. So if you happen to get hunted by a young Thay, it's really, really scary because they are like super fast. But if you can hold them off until they're older, they become one of the easiest ghosts to manage. So they're scary, but they're pretty cool to play with if you're, especially if you're like looking to get hunted, which is a really good source of information in this game. Thays are fun. I'm just looking for the bone so I could try to get those extra points. I'm trying to level up enough to get a tier 3 crucifix. I wonder if the ghost has a new model. Like if they made a new model for the holiday event, I would imagine they would. I should not be in the range where I can get hunted right now. Dude, if the bone spawns here, like in this like grassy texture, that might be a bitch to see. Did it turn the fuse box off again? Jeez, I will say, with the lighting and stuff, it's a lot brighter than it normally is with the lights off, like with the fuse box off. Why is this door glowing? Bro, the door is like glowing. Am I not going to be able to find this bone? Alright, if I can't find it in a first swoop... Oh! Is that it? Nope. Alright, it's probably in... like, wedged between something. Let's get some salt photos, though. Because that's just a little bit of extra money. I only need 3 photos, so... What the fuck? That was a wild noise that it just made. Whoa. Hey, Jen. I was just talking about you earlier. Okay. I'm pretty confident that it's a Thay. Woohoo! All right. Not bad, not bad. All right, where should we go next? Anybody have? Yeah. I updated I upgraded the thermometer. I fucking hate Point Hope, dude. This is like one of my least favorite maps. Do I have the fuse box on? No, I sure don't. All right. We're gonna die. Um... You are a monster. Does it normally look like this? I didn't see that it had the thingies on it. Like the... I don't know what can and can't. I don't know what isn't a room in terms of, like, the game. Is each floor one room, like, as far as the game is concerned, or do I have to be looking in, like, multiple areas? Does anybody know? I'm not an expert when it comes to the medium and large maps. I prefer... Oh! Well... I prefer my small maps, just in the way they play. Oh, hey! What is that? Oh, summoning circle. Did I just burn my... God damn it. Y'all, I'm a mess. I just wasted my incense. Okay. I don't know how many floors there are. Ooh. There we go. Alright. Oh, freezing. We got freezing temps. Alright, well. Was that the light or was that the fuse box? That was a fuse box. That's fine. We gotta go back downstairs anyway. I guess in some ways having each floor be one specific room lets you go through it faster. This is just a pain in the ass, you know? Yeah, I fucked up the incense. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I get... Oh, is the stream lagging really bad for you guys? Okay. We'll give it a little bit of time to see if the lagging resolves itself. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what I can do about it. Maybe it'll just be a shorter stream tonight. Alright, we're gonna get our crucifixes set up. Let's go get some books. See, this is the thing that gets me, is it takes a really long time to like get in and out of the place. Hold on, sorry guys. Oh god, okay. We're gonna get some books. Basically, especially with houses like this, or with maps like this where I have to walk a long way, I want to get anything that is like a passive evidence out of the way first. So I want to get the books down. I want to get the crucifixes down. If I'm doing an Onryo test, I want to get that down just because those are things that basically the ghost doesn't need me to interact with. They can do it on its own. So get all that in place first. Thank you, Kage. You are a lifesaver. Bring another incense just in case. Because the only thing that I have right now... the only evidence that I have right now is freezing temps. And when I'm playing this game, if your first evidence is freezing temps, book ghostwriting, or UV... If your first evidence is any of those three, then it is a demon unless proven otherwise. Because demons are so unpredictable. And... yeah. Does anybody know how many lights you can have on in this map? I know it's considered a... is it a medium or a small map? If it's a small map, it's probably 8. So 1, 2, 3... 4 or 5... Alright. Now what I want to do is I want to check for orbs. So I'll bring up the camera, and I'll bring up a spirit box. Small map. So it's probably... what is a small map? I think that's a limit of 8 lights. get as many lights turned on as I can. Just because this walk up into that room is a pretty long one, and if I can minimize how much time I am in the darkness, that'd be great. Ugh. Orbs? Orbs! We got orbs. Oh. We got oh. Alright. So we have orbs, we have freezing temps, and we have spirit box. That might be, if I'm recalling correctly, that still could be a mimic though, so we have to... What is it, either a mimic or an onryo? I don't want to check my journal until I'm out of here. So let's see. Yeah, it's either going to be a mimic or an onryo. So let's go ahead and check. Here's what we'll do. We'll knock out 2 birds with 1 stone here. I will bring up a ton of salt. And then I'll go and I'll get the stuff for an onryo test, and I'll do both at the same time. So if it's a mimic is pretty much exactly what the name suggests it is. It is a ghost that takes on the behavior of other ghosts. Importantly, this does not mean that the evidence changes. The mimic will always give the same evidence no matter what, but its behavior will change. So, and also the things like the speed at which it hunts, the level of sanity at which it hunts, things like that. That can all change based on what the ghost is currently behaving as. So like if you ever have a ghost that like is acting one way during a hunt and then the next hunt it's totally different, it's probably a mimic that changed ghosts. Onryos are ghosts that are afraid of fire. So basically the thing with the onryo is that it treats candles and open flames like a crucifix, where if the onryo tries to hunt and there's an open flame within a certain area, it'll blow out the flame and it'll stop the hunt. Now the exception to this is after it does this for the 3rd time in one map, the onryo will automatically hunt, which is why what I'm about to set up is such a useful test. All right, let's go ahead. So what's everybody's plans for the weekend? What are we doing for the holiday? Eagle and I are staying home doing nothing. That's what we're doing. I feel like there's a sink on somewhere. Okay. Let me just check to make sure that you're still here. You were very much still here. Oh. Hmm. Guys, I think it's a mimic. Andreas, don't do that. Hold on. I'm also not fucking around with getting the perfect game on Point Hope, just so that we're all clear. No, the lamps were not on. Yeah, that's a mimic. Onryos can't hunt at that sanity, I don't think. Just to, like, illustrate the point, I'll go do the Onryo test. Today is really, like, tea weather. Yeah, Jen, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's either pretending to be a demon or a they. What? Guys, that's so freaky. Did it eat both of the... Yeah, it did. Where is... Did I forget to bring a fucking... I forgot to bring UV up with me. So if this was an Onryo, that third light, blowing that out would immediately start a hunt, which would immediately eat up the crucifix. That's what this test is proving. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Nope, not an Onryo. Alright, we're getting out of here. I hate this map so much. It's a mimic. 100% it's a mimic. Yeah, I think maybe we'll just do a shorter stream tonight just because A, I'm still kind of recovering from laryngitis a little bit and I have to sing tomorrow. And then B, because every time I look over, we're lagging. So maybe we'll do like 1 or 2 more games. Hello, hello. All right. Normally I would try to get perfect game, but I don't care here. Haha. All right, good work, guys. All right, where should we go next? Let's see. We've already been to Tanglewood. We've been to Point Hope. Um, we could go to Ridgeview, which is the other one that has the whatchamacallit, other, uh, God damn it. Guys, words are so hard today. Ridgeview is the other one that has the, seasonal event up. Because I really don't want to do Maple Lodge. Please don't make me do Maple Lodge. I actually don't mind the way that Maple Lodge is decorated. It's just that, like, it's really hard to play, in my opinion. Like, because the ghosts can hide in, like, all the tents and all that nonsense. Aw, thank you, Mona. All right. Jen wants to go to Ridgeview, so we're going to go to Ridgeview. Well, I'm not doing either of those while I'm streaming, so we'll just... I also don't have an Ethernet cable, but that's okay. That's okay. Does the seasonal event impact the game Are you... Guys, do I have to play the Blood Moon? It's bad enough that it's one seasonal event. No, 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 no. Look, I would play the Blood Moon normally, but I'm not playing the Blood Moon and the new seasonal event at the same time. I guess it's kind of cool that you could have both at the same time, though. Average sanity, motion sensor we can definitely do. Those two, maybe. We'll see. All right. I really like the decor for the new event. I also like that it seems like they kind of took everybody's advice from the last time, because the reason that I really... Oh my god! Oh god! What the fuck? What the fuck? Where the fuck is the demon? Where's demon? Where's demon? Well, that was bullshit. Such utter bullshit. Alright. Here we again. All right. Guys, I hate demons so much. That was so that was so messed up. Alright, we're not fucking around. But what I was saying, the reason that I didn't like the last event was because it was one, not a very user-friendly event in that, I mean, any like new players would have kind of a hard time with it. It wasn't an easy event. And by this I'm talking about the Blood Moon. I'm not talking about the Christmas event. But the other thing about it was that it was the same levels, the same maps every day, which made it so that and most of those maps, I think like 2 out of 4 of them, 3 out of 4 or 5 of them, most of them were the small maps, which is where new players are going to be going. And so I found that it was really exclusive of new players, which I didn't love. But it also just so happened to be that I love playing on the small maps. They're my favorite maps. And I couldn't play on them because I didn't like the way that the Blood Moon increased the difficulty. I wasn't ready to play at that difficulty yet. So I'm glad that they're kind of, it seems like they took our advice and they're making it so that it changes every day. This is a phenomenal hiding spot, by the way. Oh. Well, it was in here. It may not be the ghost room, but it was here. Okay. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Jen, you were right about the thermometer. This one is definitely a lot better. All right. Now that we have our room, just opened a door somewhere. Yeah, I agree. I think that just in general, from what I've seen so far, they're handling this event a lot better. All right. Go get these set up. like crazy though, right? Like the tier 3 thermometer used to be garbage. Because I distinctly remember trying it and not liking it. Or am I losing my mind? Sorry, my computer just like blacked out. So I'm thinking about what game I want to play. I'm thinking next week we're going to start a long form game, like a multi-session game. I really, really want to play Faith. I don't know if you guys have any games that you especially want me to play. I also have I have a couple horror-based graphic novels, like graphic interactive fiction games. I have one called Grotesque Beauty that I've been really wanting to try. I didn't even look at these. Yeah, I don't know about those. I have excuse me. Um like have Darkwood's another one that I really want to play. That one's been out for a while now, but I really want to play that one. But I think next week we're gonna start like a multi-session. I don't know, guys. I really want to play Faith. I don't know if any of y'all have ever played Faith the Unholy Trinity, but I've been wanting to play it for since I started this stream, so that might be what we start with. It's one of my favorite horror games. Let's see. What did it just throw at me? Okay. Wrong way. Let's go get, why don't we get, maybe some salt. Let's get some salt. Maybe we'll throw up some dots. I have to check the temperature again. It's probably freezing. Yeah. All right. Well, let's grab some dots and a UV. I don't know where my other UV went, but all right. They threw the book, so definitely no book. Oh, there we go. Ghost just really wants this water on. Alright, so we've got freezing, we've got UV. Let's see. Freezing. UV. I never checked for orbs. Are the lights on? No. It's just really bright. It might be because of the dots. It's not going to be a Jinn because it turned off the breaker. So really it's going to come down to whether there's orbs. Or, well, no, because they both have orbs. Spirit box, UV, freezing temperatures. UV, ghost orb, freezing temperatures. I'm not getting any, spirit box. What's my sanity at, actually? Probably fine. Yeah, the fireflies make it very bright. It's not in there. Hold on, it's down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these down to see if we can get a better idea of, like, where the ghost is at. I don't like the little chimes. Gotta say. Oh, did it just turn the light on? That's a way you can rule out Mara, by the way. Yeah, it is just super bright in here. I think it's a Hantu. So Hantu are ghosts that um their power depends on how cold it is. So the colder a room is, the faster they'll be able to move during a hunt, and also the earlier they'll be able to hunt. So technically I think if this is a Hantu, it should be able to hunt me at like 60% sanity, I think. Because it's cold in the room. See, the problem is I don't see orbs or... I don't see orbs and I'm not getting spirit box, and that's a problem. Oh, there it was. Did you guys see it? I just saw the orb float past. Hold on, I want to see if I can catch it again. There it is. Alright. I'm pretty sure it's a Hantu. Yeah, the clacking sound effect, the chimes, I don't like it. Like, I like it because it's creepy, but I don't like it also because it's creepy.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
All right. Okay. I'm kind of feeling, I know it's only been an hour. I'm sorry about that, guys, but I kind of feel like with all the tech issues tonight, maybe this is a good place to call it. Next week, I'll be starting a longer game. And hopefully also next week we will not have Jen, if you want to play a game with me, we can maybe I was thinking that I could open up for like viewers to come and hang out and play a game with me. Do you if you want to, maybe we can figure out a way to make that happen. But for right now, I think that with all the tech issues tonight, maybe it's time to let our computers rest a little bit. Sorry it was so short today. But I hope I'll see you next week when we start our long form game. And I love you all and have a great night.